I think it's, you never say one last question as a lawyer, right? So, did you have an opportunity based on, in preparations for this trial, to drive from 258 Player Street to the crime scene and back, and how long that would take?
That I did.
Tell us about drive distances, drive times.
I don't have those written down.
Just roughly, did you drive in the speed limit, or roughly around midnight, and how long did it take you roughly?
From defendant's house to the where the homicides occurred, I believe was around 11 or 12 minutes.
And then back, and that's driving speeding. That's driving.
That's following all traffic
Stop
laws
and stop signs, do everything around.
Yes, sir.
Not running fast like you're running from something or to something, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Cross-examination, Mr. Wilson.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I just got a few questions. I noticed in the video, and I heard your explanation to the solicitor, that there was two guns, right? A long gun, right? And you said, I think you described it as being some kind of an AR
Yes, sir.
gun. And that there was also a pistol. And the pistol was in the right hand. The AR is under the left armpit, kind of? Is that what your recollection is?
In his left, he was holding him with his left hand, yes.
All right. And this truck, the white truck, leaves at 11, 18, 19, somewhere there's about?
I got to look at the picture again. I don't memorize that.
Okay, well, let's assume it was 11, 18, 11, 19, okay? That's what y'all talked about when you were talking with the solicitor, that was around looking at the stamps on the pictures. And what I'm simply asking you, and I'm not trying to trick you, I'm just trying to ask a question here. You had the videos showing that you say there was two guns in his hand, one under his arm, one in his hand. Is there any question about that part? Let me be clear. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, he had a handgun in his right hand,
Handgun in his right.
and the left arm was holding, or the left hand was holding a AR Star rifle.
Okay. And according to you, and what you just told the solicitor, it takes 11 or 12 minutes to drive. If he went to the house of the victim, it would have taken him 11 to 12 minutes to get there. It would have taken him 11 or 12 minutes minimum to get back, right? If he was driving the speed limit and there were no unusual events occurring, right?
Depending on traffic, and we were told, he advised deputies that he threw the gun around the detention center, so now you got to make a U-turn in that area, so it would take a little longer to get back.
Okay, so it would take even longer than 11 to 12 minutes. Is that what you're saying now?
Maybe another minute.
Okay, so another minute. So now we're talking 12, 13 minutes, right?
Could be.
Okay. Now, he was back home at 12:19, right? Based on the video footage at his house, he was home at 12:19. Is there any question in your mind about that based on the stamp on that video?
Whatever stamps on that picture, then yes.
Okay. So if he's back home at 12:19 and the call was reported in at 12, what? What time was the call called in? 12:13?
Yes, sir.
How in the world could he get back to his house? If the call is coming in that the crime has been committed at 12:13 and he's home at 12:19, how could that possibly be?
I believe in the young boy's testimony says he was in the bathroom for a few more minutes waiting to come out.
Okay, so let's add 2 minutes to it. Or 3 if you want. What are you going to do about the other 8 or 9 minutes that would have taken?
That I don't know.
Right. The other thing, let's talk about this for a second. you don't deny there is no evidence in this case that a long rifle, a AR, was used in this case at all. Is there any question that a rifle, an AR rifle of any type, was fired in this case that you're aware of?
Correct. None was fired.
None was fired. When the truck comes back home and y'all search it that same night, do you find an AR?
No, sir.
No. You do not. Let me ask you this. What kind of shells, what kind of bullets does an AR fire? AR-15 or AR, whatever the numbers are for these things. What kind of shells do they fire?
Like a 5.56.
5.56, not a 9mm.
Correct.
Okay. And as far as you know, there were no 5.56 shell casings or bullets or projectiles found at this crime scene, right?
We did not locate any.
Let me ask you, did you go to the home of Mr. Todd the night that the shooting occurred, or did you go the following day? Do you recall?
It was that night.
All right, all right. And when you got there, was he already in custody at that point?
Yes, he was not on scene at his residence.
Okay. All right. All right. And there's no question, the video footage, which is in this case, and you told the solicitor, as best I recall, that is an accurate depiction of what that video showed. Him leaving at a certain time, him coming back at a certain time, and there's no question about the time that the 911 call came in, right? Because that's what activated law enforcement to start looking into this process, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't have any other questions.
Redirect.
Yes. Investigator, I'll take you back to the beginning of the videos. Remember when I asked you about the accuracy of these timestamps?
Yes, sir.
And was it your testimony that you can't tell you whether it's really 11:18 because you've never been able to see whether that is an accurate time?
Correct.
Is that right? Just that 2 minutes is 2 minutes on a video, but you don't know if it's off 5 minutes, fast or slow. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
But the framework, because a minute is a minute is a minute, but you don't know whether the times are right. Is that
Yes, sir.
right? When a 911 call comes in, is that generally in reaction to a crime? The crime's already occurred?
Yes, reaction.
Do you know how long before the 911 call happened the crime occurred?
No, sir.
I think Mr. Wilson mentioned it, that testimony of John Jr. was that he was afraid to come out and he stayed in there for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Is it your understanding that then he kicked his dad and tried to tend to his dad,
Yes, sir.
and then walked out or ran out of the house and ran to the neighbor's house,
Yes, sir.
and then knocked on the door and woke the neighbors up?
Yes, sir.
They were asleep in the bed and it took them a while to get up?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor,
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
You may step down. Any objection to this witness being excused?
No, sir.